Hi, everybody, and welcome to the January 26, 2015 issue of the Tucson Mortgage Weekly. I'm Todd Abelson. Thank you so much for tuning in for a few minutes. Well, okay, first of all, what's going on in the market? Well, you probably heard this is weather oriented. With this big, huge snowstorm they're expecting in the Northeast, there's a lot of traders on Wall Street that are going home early, and who knows whether they'll come in tomorrow. So what that means is that there's probably going to be fewer traders online in order to make trades on Wall Street. As a result, with all that thin trading, typically thinner trading equals negative trading. So we're liable to see some skew to the downside trading between now and Wednesday. That could actually hurt the stock market and help the bond market, but we'll see how that is. And the second thing, obviously going back, is that we've heard that the Socialist Party is basically getting ready to take over in Greece, and that is really negatively affecting the European economy because it's making the already shaky euro maybe seeming a little bit more tenuous. Right now it's down to $1.12 per euro, which is the lowest it's been in probably 5 or 10 years. And we're expecting to see what they call parity, which means a dollar per euro. So if you're thinking about going to Europe, this is a great time to do it, considering it was $1.33 just a few months ago. You can pretty much go to Europe for about 33% less than you were before. So that's a good thing. Unfortunately, it's not particularly good for our exporting of our goods, which means it's cheaper to import, and, that can be problematic to the U.S. economy. All right, what's going on this week? Well, two things. First of all, there's a big GDP report coming out, and after the gangbuster number we had last time, all the ears are kind of waiting to see how GDP is doing. And the Feds are also coming out with a report, and although we're not expecting them to raise rates, we're looking again for the statement. Hopefully they won't say anything like, we're going to be raising rates like tomorrow or next week. So as long as that calmness remains, we'll continue to be okay. Some housing data came out, and the good thing is that prices are up across the country, although Tucson's been stagnant for the past 3 to 6 months of 2014. Basically, with inventory being down, it's hard to find a good property. So we are beginning to see some pressuring up of rates here, even in Tucson. But across the country, rates are up, and that's certainly a good thing. Housing prices are up while rates are down. And then the other component of what's going on in the economy is obviously oil. Oil. Well, depending on how you look at the numbers, oil is really down low, and we're expecting it to stay low throughout the year. That's very good for your pocketbook and my pocketbook, but the world economy is not going to do well. They actually just interviewed the new oil minister from Saudi Arabia and said, why don't you guys just slow down production a bit in order to take some of the supply away? And their response was, there's a lot of our other competing companies out there that if we stop producing 1 million or 2 million barrels a day, these other countries would just step right in and keep producing it, which is going to keep the oil down. So we might as well produce it and make less money than make no money. So right now, the good thing is that the supply is overwhelming the demand, and that's why the price is down. So as long as that dynamic stays in place, we'll continue to see low oil prices. So keep an eye open on that. At this moment, rates are low. They're continuing to stay that way. We'll keep our eyes open. Don't forget to check out the blog site for new updates that come out relative to the market. You can always give me a call here, Todd Abelson at Sun Street Mortgage. You check out the website at TucsonMortgages.com. Thanks a lot. Make it a great week. Bye-bye.